It's all good. Amen. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the Lord, told for elect 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. All right, serving and calling on the true names of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, which are our power. Right, Yahawah is the Father's name. Right, it means He is, He exists. Yahawashi is the Son's name. It means He is salvation. He delivers. He saves. And the Rakakadash means Spirit Holy. Rakah meaning Spirit. Kadash meaning Holy. A set apart spirit. That's what we have upon us. A different spirit. We are different from these heathen nations. We will not be. Come on, man. We will not be unified or come together with these heathen nations. We won't drive stupid like these individuals out here. Okay? You know, at the end of the day, man. So, I want to call this one Choices. I was just watching Untold Point Guards, and you can watch it on Netflix, about what happened with Gilbert Arenas, and I believe his name was Javaris Crittington. Okay, and the little GUN situation, right? Now these guys, what are they? They're multi-millionaires, first of all, at the end of the day. Okay, at that point in time, Javaris Crittington had played 4 years. Nah, actually it was 2010, so he had played 6 years in the NBA, because he came in with LeBron, came in that year. All right, so he had played 6 years, so he got a couple millions. Okay, regardless, the bench players, they getting paid $1 million. All right, 500,000 at minimum, right? And then Gilbert, he's agent zero. Okay, so the choices that these guys made destroyed their lives, both of their lives, right? Now Gilbert bounced back more so, but the Crittington dude, from that choice, he was basically banned from the NBA, and he had to go back home to Atlanta, where he got back into the world, being, he was already in the world. He ain't know Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Okay, so he ran back into a deeper part of the world where he's dealing with, gangs, things of that nature, people robbing him, extorting him, because they know he got a little bit of money still, and he's back home. So he's a target. That's all he was. So he took it upon himself to what? To try to, regardless, not going to the, like, if you watch the show, basically, dude it was a lineup, right? A lineup of all the individuals that robbed him. And you know what Jake said? He said, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Ain't none of them do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to handle it myself. All right, and what happened to Jake? Because you ain't Exodus 14:14. You didn't hold your peace and let Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi fight your battles. You didn't obey, serve the laws of the land. The laws of the land are set up for a reason. At the end of the day, Jake always like, we ain't gonna, don't snitch or whatever. Man, that's a, hey man, somebody trying to harm you, hurt your family, etc., go to the authorities, bro. But all this tough guy shit. Alright, so this Jake, Javaris Crittington, took matters into his own hands and went and hunted one of the individuals down that was behind the robberies. And what happened? He ends up hitting an innocent bystander. And we know, according to the scriptures, no one passes innocent. So when I saw that happen, I said, yeah, Yahawah gonna get his target. He got it was a female, a single mother, right? I believe she was single mother, a mother, regardless. And she got took up out the way, hitting the leg and the femur. And that was a random spot, but the spot that she was hit in the leg, it was no recovery. Alright, so when Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi wants you, he's gonna get you. Okay, and the individual that he was trying to get, he didn't even hit. But he had to do what? He was sentenced to 23 years from that, right? And he only had to do like 10, right? So he got a slap on the wrist, based upon that. But the fact of the matter is you gotta Romans 13. You gotta, as the elders say, in a minor way, these individuals come up, these Christians come up, they trying to harass, all this type of stuff, man. Call the cops, right? You know what I'm saying? We not taking harassment, all this type of stuff. Scoffers and mockers, come up, block them. All right, what's going on in the comment right now? You have a gram on? What the hell? Yeah, block this individual. Okay, people that come around. Let me get this. High user on channel. Like, it's fools, man. The internet is a bunch of folly. Now, going back into that, and I'm going to get some scriptures when I get to my destination. But what Gilbert Arenas and the dude Javaris was doing was nothing more than folly. It all started from just some joking around. All right? Like, oh, yeah, I'm a pew you in the leg. Or I'm a pew you in your bad leg. I'm pew you in your good leg. It was just whatever, joking, and that jock shit, right? They just took it a little too far, where both individuals brought firearms to the locker room, and the tensions really died down after that. Now, what happened was a certain teammate felt envy and strife. Bitterness was in the locker room because of how Gilbert treated his people. That's going back to choices, how he handled his locker room. He wasn't a good leader. He hazed. It's a lot of hazing going on in the NBA. A lot of hazing going on in general. And that's what you get back from those Greek sororities, those Greek fraternities, those frat houses. Esau loves to haze, and they teach Jake to haze. And Jake come with that haze and that playing around. And Jake don't like that shit. Okay, you can't be playing these games. Some Jake you can't talk to like that, right? Gilbert Arenas found that out. Alright? So it's the vibration of this so-called YT man, and it's that folly. And I'm gonna get that folly is set, great dignity on this earth. I'll get that. Alright, so 1 second. But it was a good watch, actually. It was like an hour and 30 minutes. It's Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. So folly is up high. It's such as the Instagram, such